by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York, they haven't quite been able to shake the mediocrity that dogged them last season, and they're hovering around that 11th spot in the East. And Carmelo, now a veteran in the NBA, always a great scorer, and could be a factor for a long time to come.
Yeah, Melo relies more on skill than athleticism, which bodes well for his future. He's a very smart player and knows exactly what he can get away with on the offense. But as a triangle expert, stay with the triangle, baby. It'll get you somewhere.
How many sides there in a triangle then, big fella?
I would have to say as many as my championships, -1, 3.
Huh?
Ooh. 3.
Huh?
3.
Yeah. You had, whatever.
Yeah, I said it, -1. I know I got 4 championships.
I
got you, Ernie.
Dr. O'Neal.
Yeah, I got you, Ernie.
He gave you a little basketball, gave you a little addition and subtraction.
Yeah.
But I'll tell
geometry.
Give me a little Pythagorean theorem.
I'll tell you this. The most underrated thing, from what I hear, I have sources that have told me this, that he's a great leader in the locker room.
Melo.
Very underrated. Very underrated, everyone tells me.
Yeah.
I got a math equation for you, Ernest.
Mm-hmm.
E = MC².
Yes, it does. Isn't that right, Kevin Harlan?
I had to do it.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're hungry for wins and have to look at this as a great chance facing another struggling team. We'll see if they can seize the opportunity.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already going on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
You know, sometimes the NBA regular season can run together, but not when these two teams face off. This is special.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Melo and Porzingis, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Lee out there with Rose. And it's Noah in at the 5 down low.
And the Sixers, patiently building with young talent. And through all the losing, Coach Brett Brown talked about seeing the daylight. And I think we're starting to see it as well. The roster is starting to take shape, and maybe that optimism is just around the corner for the Sixers.
And here's the break. On up the court. Embiid with the steal. Ilyasova with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Feeds to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Covington's shot is off. And the Sixers have drafted for talent rather than for need. A lot of front court players. You wondered, Greg, how it would all fit in.
And I think especially for a young team with so many needs, you're best served going with the best player available. They've evaluated how the pieces fit, and now they can make the moves necessary to complete that puzzle.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Embiid. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Oh, absolutely. If they're going to allow him that kind of space, he's going to make more than his share of those today.
They get a hand on it. McConnell passes to Embiid. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What's up? How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
At this point of the season, Doris, near the midway point, teams really now talking about what they're going to be and where they may go from where they are right now.
Well, I think you have a good familiarity with your roster. You know the strengths and weaknesses of your team. If there's aspects you need to shore up, you might be eyeing as the trade deadline approaches. You definitely have a handle on how you win and who you are.
Are coaches sometimes, and maybe this is true with every sport, too close to it, where sometimes they need to step back and get perspective? Do they seek outside counsel, just another pair of eyes on a team and the feel of the team?
I think just like in life, you need truth tellers in your world, right? And you want people who are as good, or to be honest, you hope that you surround yourself with people that are better than you, and you know your true friends are the ones who tell you the truth.
I don't have many friends. Here's Stauskas after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's McConnell. He averages about 5 points a game. Covington with the bucket. Knicks trail by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Brett Brown. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
All right, David. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
You know, that's why they have to be patient when they're running their sets. This is a defense that rattles people. You've got to be able to keep your poise and not allow them to frustrate you. You know, in that situation, yes, you've got a wide open three, but it would be a lot wiser to feed the ball to a teammate and get a higher percentage look.
Anthony kicks to Porzingis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Boy, you think back to draft night, and Porzingis was roundly booed by Knicks fans when he was taken with the 4th overall pick. But that's ancient history now. I think everyone realizes the talent this young guy possesses.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Embiid. Covington kicks to Stauskas. Lee with the block. And there's the feet to Rose. Poked loose. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Rose kicks to Lee. Pass to Anthony. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
You know, and that was a nice find by KP. Saw the open man. He was on time, on target with the pass. Perfect.
McConnell kicks to Stauskas. Ilyasova passes to McConnell. Sinks the triple. McConnell's got 6.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Porzingis. And Embiid with the block.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
McConnell kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Covington. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And phenomenal on the other end, defensively, applying a ton of pressure and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Now here's Porzingis, trailing here by 8.
He's been so inconsistent from the field, and that makes it hard for these guys to catch up.
And here's Stauskas from the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Back to Rose. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the airtime improvisation from Derrick Rose, able to hang and finish with a defender looming. And the one thing about Rose is that, you know, he can still get up for the big matchups. Whenever he faces another great point guard, he seems to play at his best level and loves to push himself and is willing to step up to the challenge. Let's just hope that he can eventually get back to that all-star caliber presence he had just a few years ago.
Here's Stauskas. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
Boy, he almost never misses that shot, guys. But you know he'll take it again if he gets another good look.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Boy, Melo has made a name for himself with his mid-range game, and you could see why right there.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And with Rose and his injuries, it's not easy for him to put in a work day every day. But as you said, he can light it up on the big stage.
And that is why he's such a threat. Even with his numbers being somewhat diminished, Rose knows what it takes to be a successful player at the highest level. You only wish he wasn't robbed of so much of his game due to injuries.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Sarge is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Henderson for Nick Stauskas. And a switcher also for New York. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Noah. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Brooklyn Nets.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
You know, they were relentless on the offensive end. They had good decision-making, outstanding execution. They went in and quieted a very hostile crowd.
Here's McConnell following the score by Derrick Rose. And Sarge kicks to McConnell. Poked away. Rose dishes to O'Quinn. Anthony back to Rose. New York moving the ball around. Second chance shot. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. 7 points for Porzingis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
McConnell kicks to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Henderson. Back to Embiid. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Outstanding defense. No one wants to get in front of that guy when he's around the rim, but he did a great job there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The 76ers trail by 3 to the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 9.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Outside Anthony, back to Lee. He feeds it to Rose. Good on the three-point shot. 8 points for him.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
Saric passes to Henderson. And it's good from the elbow. New York shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Nerlens Noel comes in for Joel Embiid. And Rodriguez is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Knicks also changing it up. Thomas checked in for Anthony. Justin Holiday comes in for Courtney Lee. And it's Jennings in for Rose.
I'm not sure how he got that shot to fall. That was a tough one.
Jennings kicks to Thomas. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's O'Quinn, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Well, Kyle O'Quinn, he wasn't a well-known player in college, but he was a find in that second round of the draft. Whenever you have a player with his size and ability to eat up space in the middle, he's going to find a place on the roster.
Size is something that teams will always look to acquire and find time for, and Doris O'Quinn fits that bill in a big way.
Yeah, Kev, it's not easy to find a player of O'Quinn's size that has as soft a touch as he does. He can step outside, pull out his defender, freeing up the middle for his team. A very easy shooting motion on O'Quinn. He looks very comfortable from the three-point line.
And all throughout a basketball career, you have coaches shaping how you play. Doris, in your mind, what attributes of a coach make them a good one?
I think there's so many things that go into being a good coach. Obviously, you have to have great X and O ability. You also have to convince NBA players that you have a plan, and they have to believe that your plan is going to take them where they want to go, and that's into the playoffs and ultimately to a championship. But to me, Kevin, it'd be interesting to get your take on this. I think they've got to believe you care about them as people as well. Your take? You think so?
Communication skills, to me, would be the #1 thing. And some coaches that publicly appear to be very standoffish, cold, sometimes turn out to be the warmest and the best communicators.
Well, you look at a guy to me like Rick Carlisle, right, whose X and O is off the charts, and guys immediately respect that. And I think from a press perspective, he could come off as gruff, but I think his guys know, man-to-man, he cares about them.
And eye contact's a pretty big thing. And then asking questions sometimes away from the game, too. Would you not agree?
Oh, sure. You know, listen, these men always have lives outside of the NBA. They're no different than you and I, right? And so, you know, there's a lot to be mined when you're coaching people. It's not just about what happens between the lines.
Here's Holiday. Philadelphia able to drain the three. There's a screen. Thomas kicks to Jennings. No good on the triple.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Rodriguez passes to Saric. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
It sure did seem like the Knicks were really wedded to the idea of playing the triangle. And you wonder with the hiring of Coach Jeff Hornacek, it seems like they're pivoting to a more flexible approach. He really was a surprise pick, though. People didn't see this coming.
He misses the free throw. And Doris, when you look at Jeff Hornacek, how does he fit this Knicks team?
Well, I think, Kevin, they say they hired him because of his intellect for the game, and certainly he was a cerebral player in his day, a great shooter. The Knicks have been a below average in three-point attempts in terms of the new trend. I expect him to open that up a bit more.
And it's tied up with that one. 1:46 left in the first. Jennings kicks to O'Quinn. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside Thomas. To the middle. Takes the turnaround J. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you've got no objections to what's going on. Everyone's a fan of offense.
Now, here's Saric. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Here's Covington. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Outside Thomas. To the inside, and stolen by Noel. Now here's Henderson. He has 6. Kicks to Noel. And here's Covington from the arc. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. O'Quinn.
Yeah, nothing too flashy there, but O'Quinn certainly able to punch it down with authority because he is a big body.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 76ers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
That one misses for Sarge. The Knicks with the lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jennings can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is from 48% in the first quarter. Now Rodriguez. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He dishes it to Sarge. 2 on the clock. Here's Covington. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. New York ahead, up 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Well, and Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. Hey, with a little more luck, he may still be that.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
You know, relying on a quick outlet pass, racing the ball up court, guys filling the lanes. They clearly want this to be a track meet.
Inside, it's the lengthy pair of Noel and Okafor. Then it's Henderson.
Take a break.
And it's Stauskas in at the 2.
2 shots.
That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And that one falls for Okafor. So many times basketball can imitate life and vice versa. Doris, what life lessons have you learned through playing basketball?
I would tell you it's shaped every phase of my life, Kevin. It taught me work habits necessary for success. It taught me that my success very often is contingent on the success of people around me, that it's important that I'm pulling in the same direction as the people who are trying to lead me. It's also brought me some of the best friendships in my life. So basketball has meant just about everything it could to someone.
Well said. Well said.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
Noel dishes to Okafor. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Tries again. And Anthony lays it up and in. Anthony's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Okafor kicks to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Anthony. D2 from Jennings. That one wide left.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
And here's Stauskas from the arc. Not going to go that time. The Knicks leading by 5. Left side, Jennings. Passes to Kuzminskis. Kept alive by New York. Jennings passes to Kuzminskis. They set the pick. New York moving the ball around. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, as we know, New York has gone through some tough times in the past. The question now is New York City still a destination free agents hope to be a part of? Listen, the lure of the city certainly should be a factor. The other part, this is a storied franchise.
And he can't get the first one. It just seems like the big markets don't have quite the same advantage they used to, Doris, in attracting free agents, wouldn't you say?
No, Kevin, I don't think you're more right. You could be more right. I think when the dollar signs are equal, winning becomes the biggest draw. And that's tough for a team like the Knicks that's trying to claw their way back into the upper echelon.
And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ilyasova dishes to Stauskas. It's stolen by Anthony. To the left wing. Here's Kuzminskis. Here's Hernan Gomez. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
McConnell kicks to Okafor. Dishes it to Ilyasova. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Okafor missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
As long as he makes his presence known, sometimes that's all it takes to change the shot.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, and he's not going to let an opportunity like that get away. I mean, he's just going to go hard to the bucket.
Here's Kuzminskis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Hernan Gomez. From deep, Rose. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And Rose always looking for his offense. And why not? He can put up points in a hurry.
And the 76ers call time here. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Knicks.
And the front court really has been getting the job done, scoring the lion's share of the points and really causing all sorts of problems for the opponent. They are a big-time key in why they have such a nice lead to this point.
And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 10-point game. McConnell passes to Stauskas. And Ilyasova kicks to McConnell. Now the dish to Okafor. There's a good screen. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lee passes to Porzingis. And again, New York with the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's McConnell. He has 6. And here is Okafor. He kicks to Stauskas. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Stauskas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anthony with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans.
You know, the other thing he really did a great job with was the rebounding. So he contributed in a number of ways.
And Jahlil Okafor, really a throwback in a lot of ways, you know, when you think about some of the low-post giants that our game has seen. I mean, 6'11", over 270 pounds, tremendous hands and footwork, and he can take defenders to school on that low block. Going to continue to have to improve his passing, particularly out of double teams, and ability to face up a little more. But, again, this is a guy with a tremendous amount of ability moving forward.
Here's McConnell. They shoot again. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ilyasova.
Boy, nice look right at the bucket. Good to see them work the ball inside like that.
Rose kicks to Porzingis. To the middle. Out left to the wing. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter. And they say post play is a bit of a lost art. It's hard to do effectively against modern NBA defenses. You think Okafor will be successful, Greg, playing that kind of style?
You know, he'll have to develop his passing to punish teams who bring help. They have to surround him with shooters, though. If not, then there's no penalty for swarming him inside. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses. And so many former players do go into broadcasting after their playing days indoors. When did you know that was a possibility for you?
Oh, I fell into this business, Kevin. Make no mistake, because I'll tell you, I had it all going on in college. Bad hair, bad clothes, bad teeth, you name it. Only thing I cared about in college was whether my jumper could match my dribble drive.
But you've made the great transformation.
I'll tell you, I fell into it. I left coaching at Providence, and they put their games on radio and said, hey, why don't you give this a try? And little by little, sure, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, and next thing you know, I'm calling NBA games.
And we know coaches are so prepared. It comes out in your broadcast, too. I'm sure you have the same mindset toward broadcast that you did coaching.
Well, I think, you know, if you're going to have any kind of success in life, it's about how much are you willing to pour into what you do. And because the game has always meant so much to me, you know how it is. We don't consider what we do work.
Right.
Preparation is fun. Watching games is fun. Calling games is fun.
Well, it comes out in your broadcasts. The 76ers have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And he makes the first. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Both shots good from the stripe. And the 76ers setting an all-time record for patience as far as going young, Greg, and building through the draft. There's been a lot of losing along the way.
Yeah, and a lot of questions to their strategy. I mean, but the front office said their philosophy was trying to plant an orchard from seed. They didn't want to buy apples, I guess. They wanted to grow them from the ground up. Boy, they better get that harvest moving fast.
You know, Kristaps Porzingis is an impressive athlete with perimeter skills, and at 7'2". I know his build has been slender, and that's a bit of a concern, but he's staying in the weight room trying to fill that frame out.
So he gets them both. And you heard some in the Knicks front office say that Porzingis might actually be too tall in the NBA game. Not often, Doris, you hear that.
No, for sure. I mean, there were some who wondered if his core strength might never enable him to hold position inside. But you know the Zen Master. Come on. I think that was classic reverse psychology, setting out the challenge and making KP work to prove him wrong.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Rose dishes to O'Quinn. Good on the bucket. O'Quinn's got 10.
You know, that right there is a great example. O'Quinn has got great hands, so he can step out or bang inside with the best of them.
Now here's Ilyasova. He has 6. Feeds to Embiid. There's the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 13.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Rose passes to O'Quinn. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, the media capital of the world, New York City, or at least considered by many to be that. So the expectations and the intensity of scrutiny on the Knicks is always high. It puts a lot of pressure on this organization to field a winner.
That free throw, no good. Indoors, it's not as easy in today's NBA for the big market teams like the Knicks to exploit that advantage.
Right, Kevin, because a harsher luxury tax reins in spending. And with the internet and global audience, players are willing to go to smaller markets. The Knicks having to compete now on a more level playing field.
And he's good on the second.
What we have watched these first few seasons of his career is a steady improvement at the line for O'Quinn. He is showing he can knock them down consistently.
Here's McConnell. Here's Saric. The shot from the low post is good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Rose kicks to O'Quinn. Some nice passing by New York here. There's a screen. Rose dishes to O'Quinn, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
You don't necessarily have to be explosive. For O'Quinn there with the solid frame, it's about being smart and drawing contact.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The first one falls. Joakim Noah's checked in for the Knicks. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. Here's McConnell. 6 points for him. Now the feed to Saric. Pass to Stauskas. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Noah.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
You know, you always want everyone on the same page, executing down to the smallest detail.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. Number 1 is Joel Embiid. The 4th spot held by Dario Saric.
These 2 rookies have been going head-to-head in the box scores for a while now. There have been a few big nights for both of them.
Here's McConnell. 6 points for him. Here's Embiid. That shot off the mark. Great defense that time from Noah. The Knicks leading by 10. And O'Quinn kicks to Jennings. Upside Thomas. Outside Jennings. 5 on the clock. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's been dead-eyed tonight, and the whole team has prospered from that.
McConnell passes to Saric. Covington in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Noah, he doesn't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. There's the pass to O'Quinn. Here's Jennings looking for his first basket still in this one. Noah wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. And the Knicks lead by 14. Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. They set the pick. Embiid dishes to Stauskas. Tries to snap the cold streak. The Knicks pull it in. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
Every offensive system is designed to create good looks, but if guys are distracted or freelancing, high percentage opportunities are tough to come by.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Nerlens Noel checks in for Embiid, and Rodriguez is subbed in for Stauskas. And both free throws good for Thomas. The 76ers trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Noel. Rodriguez outside. Noel, a screen on Jennings. 4-3, Covington. That one, no good. So New York will take it the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
1:46 left in the first half of the game. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
Now you think about Jeff Hornacek's reputation as a coach. He runs a modern offense, likes to get his guys out and running in transition, and he's going to spread the floor with players that can drive and shoot and have no problem letting it fly from deep. That's fun.
And so here is Philadelphia. After New York gets the 3, Saric has the open look, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
You know, and this is where your leaders need to step up. They need to force a shift in the tide.
Now here's Jennings. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Cans it from downtown. For all our viewers that remember just how Hornacek was as a player, the way he designs and executes his offense makes a lot of sense.
It sure does, Kevin, because Hornacek, the player, was a dead-eye shooter who could punish you if you left him open. And his style is something that seems to be the remedy to what the Knicks were too prone to doing in recent years, long twos and not capitalizing in transition.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. That's good from Noel. And Nerlens Noel, already an exceptional defender, but his offensive game is still a great work in progress.
Yeah, they're trying to develop his free throw shot, and I think they're hoping his elbow jumper improves along with it. He can already pass and slash from the high post, and if he gets that jumper going, he'll have the makings of a triple threat.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kicks it to Thomas. He feeds it to Jennings. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. McConnell in the corner. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Rodriguez has got his first bucket in this one. The Knicks leading by 18. Now here's Jennings. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Noah the screen, jacks up a three. That one misses. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Knicks lead by 18. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
We got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. That's us communication on front of the post and, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to review the first half of action. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
That was very undisciplined half of basketball they just played. You can see it in all the points they gave up at the free throw line. Listen, I don't mind the aggressive attitude, but they took it too far with all the silly, crazy fouls.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
We welcome you back to Philadelphia, town full of history. That's City Hall right there with the statue of William Penn perched atop it. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
I think it's his poise and unselfishness that sets the tone for this offense. He knows how to keep the balance and generate good looks for everyone.
The 76ers trail by 18. And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Melo and Porzingis, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Derrick Rose is out there with Lee. And it's Noah in at the 5 spot. It's good.
Sharp shooting at its best. Whether he's been open or it's been contested, it hasn't mattered.
Lee kicks to Rose. Swiped away. Here's McConnell, covered by Lee. Here's McConnell. He dishes it to Ilyasova. For 3, Covington. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Rose. Back to Anthony. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got 8 points.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Stauskas kicks to Embiid. To the middle. Ilyasova passes to Embiid. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
First one falls for him. And Embiid drops them both. New York leading by 16. Lee outside. Back to Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Here's McConnell. He has 6. For 3, Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got his third basket of the night right there. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's McConnell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Rose kicks to Anthony. Passes it to Lee. Here's Porzingis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one, good. Ilyasova's got 8.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Anthony down low. 8 points for him. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's McConnell. Dishes it to Embiid. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And this is a bit of a nightmare game for him thus far. Just nothing working, and it has to be affecting his confidence. He just doesn't look like the player he normally is out there, and you could see it in his body language after every missed shot. Boy, this is tough.
And the first one drops. And Embiid drops them both. New York leading by 9. Rose kicks it to Noah. New York moving it around. Here's Anthony. Nice shot from the wing.
Timeout, timeout.
10 points for him. And Philadelphia calls time here. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Robert Covington. The Knicks making a switch here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. McConnell kicks to Stauskas. There's the pick. Pass to Ilyasova. Not enough on that one as it misses.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
He didn't look comfortable going up, but he knew it was a good look. Had to take it.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
I'll tell you, just his mere presence inside, his instincts for altering shots, exceptional.
Now here's Ilyasova, following the miss by Porzingis. Clock at 6. Now here's Henderson. Not a lot of room. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. One of the topics, Doris, that's come up recently relates to the NBA scheduling with all the talk of trying to delete these back-to-back games. Players don't want it. Their performance isn't good. A lot of them will sit and rest, which is kind of cheating the fan that pays a lot of money to go see a big star play, and then he's not going to play because it's the third and 4 nights.
Correct, and you and I have talked about this. You can shorten the exhibition season, Kevin, go from 10 to 12 to down to 3 to 4. I think that the teams will benefit from that. You can start the season just a little bit earlier. It's so crucial that the NBA product be as good as it should be, and the way to do that is to make sure 4 and 5 and back-to-backs are reduced to the greatest measure possible.
You don't run a championship horse day after day, night after night.
I'm not cracking the whip on you or anybody else.
But you play every other day? That is a horse you can ride. Here's McConnell. He's got 8. Lets it go. Henderson, no good. The Knicks leading by 14. Anthony dishes to Lee. Outside Rose. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Down low, Porzingis with the steal. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Out to Lee. Outside Rose. Another shot. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Okafor. The 76ers trail by 14. McConnell passes to Okafor. Henderson against Lee. The dish to Stauskas. He kicks it to Ilyasova. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the 76ers making a change here. Rodriguez has checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. O'Quinn's checked in. Now here's Okafor. D right on him. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Okafor.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Noel's checked in for Philadelphia. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks leading by 13. Outside Rose. Anthony, the pass to Hernan Gomez. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And New York making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
You know, Carmelo has had success playing at that power forward or the, quote, skill 4 role. It certainly fits the direction this league is trending.
And Doris Melo playing the 4. He can really pick apart those bigger, slower defenders on the perimeter.
Yeah, you know, I think he's been a little bit, Kevin, hesitant to absorb that wear and tear inside. With some of the knee and the back issues he's dealt with, you can absolutely understand why.
And it's Okafor missing.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, he has the innate ability to change shots. What a competitor.
For New York, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Let's now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 4th, the 76ers. Number 5, the Knicks.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at two of the premier shot-blocking teams in our league.
Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Okafor's got 5.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Feeds to Henderson. Shot off the pick. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Rodriguez has got his 4th assist in this one. Rose kicks to Anthony. From about 16, and he nails the jumper. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, Melo's so consistent with that shooting form. It's really hard for him to get into a slump.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Sarge is checked in for Ilyasova. The Knicks making a switch here. That one misses for Okafor. New York leading by 14. Here's Jennings. Here's Holiday. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Brandon Jennings. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Two shots.
Free throw, good, Holiday. And Philadelphia making a change here. Covington's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The 76ers trail by 15. To the inside, shot from 12. The rebound by Holiday. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. And O'Quinn kicks to Thomas. Here's Kuzminskis. It's deflected. For 3, Covington. It's rebounded by New York. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, hard for them to shave this deficit when they've got him shooting such a low percentage.
New York moving it around. Rodriguez against Jennings. For 3, cans it from downtown. He has 6.
You know, the step slow on the defensive end, and it cost them 3 points. Bad decision.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. There's the feed to Saric. There's a screen by Noel. Back to Rodriguez. There's the pick. Pass to Saric. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the pass to Kuzminskis. Kicks it to Holiday. He feeds it to Jennings. Just 4 to shoot. O'Quinn, and the rejection by Noel. For 3, Covington, and a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Rodriguez has got his 6th assist on the night. Passes it to Kuzminskis. It's back to Jennings. Looking to get it going. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 16. Jennings with the steal. Shoots, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Dishes it to Saric. From 12 feet out, and that's good for 2. Here is Jennings. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He dishes it to Holiday. Pass to Jennings. Here's Kuzminskis. Thomas kicks to Jennings. Pass to Kuzminskis. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers. The dish to Noel. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
You know, in most situations, coach is okay with him taking that shot, even if it doesn't go in.
Rodriguez outside. He kicks it to Covington. There's the screen. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. And guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Stauskas comes in for Gerald Henderson. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Rodriguez. Saric dishes to Covington. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 54 seconds left in the third. Out left to the wing. Noah the screen. It's back to Jennings. And the rejection by Noel. Here's McConnell. He's got 8. Feeds it to Stauskas. Covington in the corner. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. The Knicks leading by 17. To the wing on the left. Outside Thomas. The feed to Holiday. 6 to shoot.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Brandon Jennings. And he can't hit the second. And Sarge kicks to McConnell. Off target with that shot. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out front. They lead by 18. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Knicks leading by 18. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Joel Embiid out there with Saric. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's McConnell in at the point. Here's McConnell after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Embiid sets the pick for Saric. Here's McConnell, 6 to shoot. Lee with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
McConnell kicks to Saric. Doris, you've studied the league under both David Stern, the former commissioner, current commissioner, Adam Silver. What direction do you think the NBA is going right now?
You know, you never want to follow a legend, and you never want to follow a guy like David Stern, who put the NBA into a stratosphere completely different than the league he took over. But you talk about a seamless transition and a guy who's paid his dues, so to speak. Adam Silver had been in the NBA office for so long. I love that his leadership style is different. He's not trying to be David Stern. He likes to be inclusive with his leadership. I don't think a commissioner has done a better job taking over for a legend.
Open-minded.
Totally open. You know what he is? David was perfect for his era. Adam is perfect for this era.
Well said.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Knicks leading by 16. Now Rose, screened by Porzingis, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They set the pick. McConnell passes to Saric. Floats one. He gets that one. Saric has got 5 points in the quarter.
His accuracy's been unbelievable, but they're getting dominated in too many other areas.
Here's Anthony. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They were right there on him, guys. When you take away space from a shooter, it can rattle and force a miss like they did there.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, outstanding finish inside against a defender that basically towers over him.
That one misses for Saric. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Porzingis kicks it to Noah. Fast break, here we go. Here's Stauskas, covered by Lee. Now the pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's McConnell. Kicks to Saric. Here's Embiid. It's good from inside. Embiid's got 21 in the game.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself and just couldn't pull back.
Now, here's Saric. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Porzingis passes to Rose. Picked by Lee. Anthony on the wing. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the drought, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ilyasova can't hit. New York leading by 10. Here's Lee. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Saric has got 4 rebounds now tonight. McConnell kicks to Embiid. He feeds it to Saric. Pass to Stauskas. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Rose passes to Porzingis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
It wasn't wide open, but that's a look he's got to create, guys. He's got to finish that. His teammates count on him.
Stauskas kicks to Saric. From deep. A shot by McConnell, no good. New York's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
You know, you have to like the activity from your superstar. Anthony staying involved even off the basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's McConnell. He's covered by Rose. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Now here's Anthony. Right side Rose. Back to Anthony. Lee outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Here's Saric. Embiid the screen. To the left wing. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Stauskas, covered by Lee. Three-pointer. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Stauskas.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
They regrouped, they worked out some of their frustrations, and now we're seeing them have some fun.
Now here's Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rose. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Yeah, he gains good position, then gets out on the shooter, affects his rhythm.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Covington.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
From past the arc, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Rose. 19 points for Porzingis.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Embiid. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Anthony.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball. Boy, we know this guy has a lot of confidence in himself and will take that shot again if he gets a chance.
McConnell kicks to Embiid. Ilyasova down low. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's McConnell. To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Dishes to Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, a strong finish there by Melo. He just powers it right past the D.
Embiid dishes to Stauskas. Lee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And again, Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
Yeah, he was looking to push it immediately when he got his hands on the ball. Smart, strong play resulting in an easy deuce.
Will it go? And Embiid throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Lee. Inside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Porzingis has got 21.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for New York. The 11-footer. Noah, the pass to Jennings. Outside Anthony. Offensive rebound. Noah. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Knicks lead by 16. And the 76ers call time here.
Start it.
here's Stauskas. Porzingis with the steal. Lee kicks to Jennings. "13 feet away, and Embiid pulls it down."
You know, despite his cold shooting, his team is still winning.
Embiid the screen. And here's Stauskas from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. 22 is their biggest lead. Jennings kicks it to Noah. He dishes it to Lee. Some nice passing by New York here. Unloads from 13. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 20 points for Carmelo Anthony.
There are certain guys that can carry a team, and Carmelo on a nightly basis seems to be able to deliver.
Pass to Ilyasova. Here's McConnell. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. And that one misses. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Jennings kicks to Anthony. Lee outside. Porzingis can't hit. The 76ers trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Kristaps Porzingis. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Embiid, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Well, they know they've lost this one, but this is still valuable time to try and work out some of their issues.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Anthony. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
No, exactly. A W is a W, but when you do it as a visitor, the accomplishment just seems that much more satisfying.
Here's New York. And here is Lee. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Joe. Nice win tonight. What was your team's attitude coming into the game?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. You know, it's a work in progress. And, you know, we just got to keep fighting and get as many W's as possible.
Well, the trend line is looking good so far right now, Joe. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis. He had a double-double in this one, points and rebounds. showed great instincts along with a very aggressive approach toward pushing the action.
Well, not much has really been going good for this team lately, so for him to have a game like this is big. They gave him a little bit more responsibility, and boy, did he run with it.
Excellent scoring effort from him tonight. Every time it seemed like they needed a bucket, he was the guy there to give it to him. The defense really never got a feel for him and how to play him.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, all 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.